Hey everyone and welcome to the Learning Ladder. Today I'm doing a video review of Spelling and Word Study. This is by Shell Education. This is the 5th grade edition. We've used this year in 6th grade. We are on week 24, about to be on week 24. So it is a 36-week program and it is a day 1 through 5 program. And we have really enjoyed it. It's been fantastic. I do think it's a bit more advanced. So it's perfect for where we're at now. I don't know. I know in the States sometimes 5th grade can be an older age category or older age group, so that could explain why. Or maybe it's just an advanced curriculum, some are. But I do feel like the words are quite advanced. But we have really enjoyed it. We are definitely going to be using it again next year, which is always a good indicator of our enjoyment of it. So, as I said, it's 36 weeks, it's day 1 through 5, and each day, or week I should say, starts with an informational page for you. So if, for example, it'll give you the focus, I'm just writing something, so it'll give you the focus of what they're going to be doing, and some key information, as in helpful hints. It also has all the words listed down the side, and let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 20. So it does have digital options as well for extra resources. We haven't used those, so I will at some point go and have a look at them and see. I haven't felt like we've needed to use them, but they are there. So the format is similar for 3 days of the week, and then 2 days of the week differ. So for day 1, you have your word bank at the top and it's complete the blank with the particular word. Day 2 is always pretty much the same. You've got your word bank, you've got synonyms, antonyms, and then a category. So those are great for standardized testing. Next you have day 3. Now this is where it can change quite considerably. In this week we have got change each noun to an adjective by adding the suffix OUS, and then we've also got choose a word from your answers to complete each sentence. Sometimes this is a Latin root, as in this example. So you've got the Latin roots here, and then you have to fill those in. Those are the main 2 that you get for that one, but it can obviously change. And then for day 4, again, that's the one which changes. Sometimes you get this page where you have to write the words in cursive. Sometimes you get this page here where you have to change the answer each question in a complete sentence, turn the question around and use the bold word in each answer. And then on a day 5 it's pretty much the same. You get your category and then it's all about analogies. So I'd say 2 days out of the week you've got a different activity which alternates throughout. So there's about, I think there's about 2 activities, I don't think there's more than that change on that particular day. So 2 days a week you get a different activity, but the other 3 days are pretty much the same. So that's great for independent work, and this is what we use it for. We use it independently. I will go over the words with her at the beginning of the week just to make sure she's clear on them, she knows what they all mean and everything else. So it's great for vocabulary. The answers are in the back should you need them. There is also some additional pages that you can look at as a, from a teaching point of view. There's a spelling categories page which tells you all the different things your students are going to be learning. So in this one we've got short vowels, consonant, digraphs and blends, soft letters, long vowels, ambiguous vowels, final syllables. So those are all the spelling categories. And then obviously you've got all your different spelling patterns. So we've got, as you can see, there are tons. So you've got your IOUS, ITY, hard and soft G endings. I'm just going inflectional endings, soft C, CI, PH. There's so many. There is also an assessment that you can give. So that's one of the things. We'll talk about the pros and the cons towards the end, but that's something that is in the back. There is an assessment. So basically what they'll do is they give you the phonetic pattern. I think we're too far away for you to actually see the phonetic pattern, and then it shows you 2 words and then a sentence. So for example, unit 1, the phonetic pattern was inflectional endings, the words are handling and remitted, and then you would say sentence, start at the beginning and tell me everything that happened. So they will have to write this. So basically what they're supposed to do is spell the 2 words. So in this case they spell handling and remitted, and then they would write the sentence. And then, for example, Unit 2 is short-headed words. The words they would have to spell are amputate and cabana, and then the sentence would be, please use this camera to take a picture of my family on the balcony. So as you can see, the words are quite advanced, or not necessarily advanced, but strong vocabulary. So we've got things like compression, remission, curable, erasable, futile, respite, advisor, conducted. There is quite a good range in this assessment. So there's nothing specifically on the actual page from day 1 to day 5 which gives you a test, but you do have the assessment on the back. When I say a test, I mean as in each day is a test in itself, but there isn't an end of week test where they can check on their words. However, you do have a unit assessment, which I actually prefer than having that test at the end of the week. I don't know if on the website she's got, I'm assuming, some kind of printable download where you could test if you wanted to, but I find because you're using the words most days, through the Monday to Friday, that she gets the hang of them anyway. So let's talk about pros. I love the variety of different activities, but I also love the fact that I can use this as an independent activity because 3 of the days of the week are the same activities. So there's that stability there, if you like. There's that commonality. There's that she knows what to expect for most of the activities. I always go over the words, as I said, at the beginning of the week just to make sure she's comfortable with them before she starts off on her independent work. I love the variety, as I said, in terms of the vocabulary. I think it's really strong. I like the hint page at the beginning, so I always have a look at that just to see, what kind of theme or pattern that she's going to be utilising or learning that week. And then if anything that we're reading comes up in that same pattern, we can talk about that, as in read louds or independent reads. I love the fact that it's got some Latin in there as well, and it's just a really strong program. The only con, there's only one con, and for me, and that's basically that it is a 5-day program, because we currently school Monday through Thursday and Friday is Fun Friday, whereas the whole year she's had to do the page of this on a Friday. Yes, she could double up, but most at times she's ended up just doing it on the Friday. So it's not a big deal, and next year we might not do Fun Friday, next year we might do Monday through Friday school, so it wouldn't be a problem. And it's not a problem, it's just something that we've got used to, I guess. But because we've done Dragon Academy, which is the curriculum that I made, and that's a 5-day week too, it's kind of worked out right, because she's still got her scroll activities that she needs to do from Dragon Academy, and then she'll just do this in the afternoon when she's doing her other independent things like her math and things that she does, the mixed practice element. So overall, really pleased with it. I was shocked that I actually liked it so much. If you would have said to me, Isabella, there's going to be this workbook that you're going to love this year, I would have thought, oh, really? Okay. But there actually was. So workbooks are not all bad. They can be really useful, and obviously you can utilize them however you choose, but we have really enjoyed it, and I would definitely recommend it. So the only thing I would say is it is on the more advanced side, so just make sure you've got your leveling right. But other than that, it's great. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in our next video. Take care.